Hey everybody, Kyle from KyleTech here live from the sewing room. Sorry I haven't made any videos in a while. Creative block, life, um, you know, so it was kind of a struggle for a bit, honestly. But I had the motivation to kind of get back on the horse, so here we are. Um, this is the long promised, maybe long awaited Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra review. I guess it's kind of more of like a long term review. I mean, it's been, a few months, three ish to be exact, since I got it. So let's talk about it quickly. I'm not going to go through all the specs again. Everybody knows what they are. You can find them on the internet. I've said them in any previous videos that may have featured or talked about the reveal. So we don't need to talk about any of that. I've been using it as also like a quasi daily driver. I mean, I have my iPhone. That's kind of what I do for everything. Comments, you can make whatever comments you want about that, right? There's that like stereotype that iPhone people are not technologically literate or whatever. Maybe that's dissipated. This can be another video talking about why I slightly prefer iOS to Android still. But be that as it may, I have also been using the S22 Ultra for things, navigating, shopping, banking, or if I was doing banking, crypto, whatever, right? Use my phone for everything because you can do everything on your phone. So, impressions are generally good. I mean, it's better than every Samsung phone gets slightly better in terms of smoothness. So when I say smoothness, I mean like animations and stuff. You know, every year there's a better processor. Every year they change one UI a little bit. Every year there's a new Android version. So it gets slightly better and better and better. There are still animation stutters, kind of like when you enter the task switcher or you go into the app drawer. Sometimes launching apps. There's still little artifacts there of like stuff. It's just there. There really isn't quite yet that super integrated software hardware stack for Android. Pixel comes close. Yeah. What else can we talk about? So I'm on the April software update security patch for Android. Also just got the April Google Play Services system update. So this is mostly updated. I believe the May patch is rolling out. Unclear as to what changes that has made, but that should be hitting soon. I mean, like, the cameras are great. I'll post some photos as we're talking, so you can see, like, the camera is very good. The camera setup, especially with the two different telephoto lenses, getting up to 10x, it does produce great results. You don't need to take zillions of moonshots or, hey, look, I can see, this drone doing a drone flight like halfway across town, kind of to know, I haven't messed around with the 100x a lot. I know it's there. Maybe I'll mess around with it more, but like in terms of like getting good macro shots, capturing your everyday subject matter and making videos, I mean, the camera hardware and now Samsung software, which is getting closer, is better. So the main, there's some small minor gripes and a major gripe, right? Small minor gripes are I wish that like Google would make, call screen available, or Samsung would use, they still haven't given up on Bixby yet. Um, even though like now you see more and more like what were Samsung apps like messages, Google's messages app was kind of selected as the message default for this. So while we see like Samsung and Google's partnership get closer, um, I would like to see some kind of Samsung or Google that's on the Pixel call screen. It's a nice way to kind of filter out calls. I know there's like smart uh, spam call detection and auto hangups and or whatever for spam calls. Cool. Uh, I just like call screen. Um, it makes sure that you only answer the calls that you want to be answering. Let's just put it that way. So I wish that. That's a minor gripe. Another minor gripe, which isn't necessarily Samsung's fault, is that the way they release patches is kind of weird. Like people want to buy the unlocked phone because they don't want to boot up their phone and see a bunch of like carrier bloatware. But when they release the patches, you kind of see like every carrier, like the Verizon locked and AT&T locked, those patches roll out before the unlocked version. That just feels kind of weird. So that's a minor gripe. Wish they'd either release them all out at the same time or unlocked first and then carrier locked. Just a minor gripe. So I think if there are any other small ones that I can think of. The phone's all. So here's my major gripe with this phone, and that is the battery life just kind of straight up sucks. I know there's a lot of talk about the battery when they're revealing the phone, and it really is somewhat unchanged from the S21 Ultra. And I know that, every year they come up with the new best smartphone display, running 120 hertz refresh rate at WQHD, like 2K or 4K resolutions, and that kills your battery. But like, I have two. I'll take a screenshot of when I post this video of what this is at the end of the day. As of filming this phone, I'm at like 22% with like 2-something hours of screen on time. I know I did a little bit of streaming of the Formula One, like the qualifying for the Grand Prix this weekend, and I played games, but like they weren't graphic intensive 3D games, and like I should be able to watch videos without like screwing the battery. That this could be a lot better. So, all in all, I would recommend. So like, it's a review, right? I would say it's a good phone, with some things that could be fixed. If you have to get an Android phone, like you're just on Android, you won't go wrong if you get this. But if you also are exploring and you can pick, I don't know, like maybe you look at the Pixel too and pick and choose. I mean, I think there are more options. I think now, this is a great phone, and I'm going to wrap up by saying this is a great phone, but we are now at a point where Google, even though other players have exited the Android smartphone game, Google has come back, and there are more options than just the Samsung phone. And while I would say you could get this and be happy, I would encourage you. I would also say, if you look around, that's a pretty good idea too. More content coming soon, and sorry for the delay. As always, thanks for watching. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave us comments, all that fun stuff. Appreciate your patience. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.